Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've started. We're a little off the mark here. I'm gonna do my best to get us squared away here shortly. But a couple of adjustments I need to make here, so I'm gonna see if I can do this on the fly. Got a little late start getting here, so just bear with me as I try to manage this quickly. You guys can take a look at what's going on while I try to find what I need. Chaska Schreiber trying to get through, and King picks it up. He's going to take it into the zone all by himself. Shot, save, goes right up into the high slot. Allman trying to get the rebound, couldn't get the shot off as stick was interrupted. Now Six with a shot, blocked by Schmidt, and another save by Schreiber. Shots on goal. I think we're going to be looking at, let's see if I can get this thing dialed in here. And a scrum down on the boards, trying to get it out. That's going to go wide off frame and around the boards. Cox with it. Cox going to feed it up to Tosh. Tosh is going to get into the zone. Get a slide over here. Trying to find my bearings here. Kind of got a late start getting to the ring, so not quite how I want to set up, but we'll see how we do here. Oh, good look. Schreiber pushes it to the side, off the post, and out to the point where Bushy holds and trying to find someone. And Keach gets it to neutralize, gets it to the center line and throws it deep. And now Enter trying to find it. Couldn't get to it. Starkey now putting pressure in the far corner. And Chaska picks it up. They're going to skate it out into neutralize. 27 with it. That is Poromka. Gets it into the zone and goes for a line change. And now Ready with it. Ready feeds it to Starkey. Starkey tried to feed it over and missed on the pass. And Chaska's able to throw it into the zone. King off the boards trying to get it clear and goes back into the zone where Ready's going to pick it up. Ready with it. He's got space to skate. And Starkey yelling for it. And Zimmerman gets it into the zone, dishes around one guy, feeds it over for Dorzik. Had a good look there, couldn't get the shot off. And King holds at the blue line, down low for Dorzik. Dorzik dishes it down, Paddlestead there, and Dorzik turns it over to number 3. Number 3 is going to get it into the zone, and that's going to be nice. He dished it in before he got to the center line. Tom Smith tuned in. Thanks for tuning in, Tom. Good to see you. Tuned in. We got the crew here. Bruce and Linda, I think, are tuned in as well. So give a wave, give a wave. Hi, everybody. And Scarlets trying to find the back of the net. Allman gets it down low. Cox is going to get it in the far corner. Cox feeds it out to Clarksian. Clarksian holds the line. And now down low, Allman and Cox on the forecheck. Cox battling with, that is Mason Gutowski, number 34. And Cox gets a piece of it, gets it into the zone and putting pressure, trying to hold Schmidt there. And Dorzik holds the zone, gets it to the dot, far dot, looking for a shot, takes it out to Clarksian. Clarksian back down to Dorzik. Dorzik gets turned, trying to find a shot. Zimmerman looking for it, couldn't find it. Now down low behind the net. And that's number 6. That is Soderstrom trying to hold. And Cox and Dorzik. And that's going to go all the way down for an icing call. So the news of the night, I can't. I'm going to try to find the details on it, but my understanding of it is both goalies are on the precipice of 2,000 saves. Mason Schreiber last night we played at the X with a win, a 1-0 win over Anoka. Schreiber had 16 saves last night, which put him at 1,999 saves on his high school career as a Scarlet. And my understanding of it is Frank Petz might be at the same mark, 1,999 going into this game as well. So big night for both goalies. We'll see if that's, I'm going to see if I can um, get confirmation on that, but I know Schreiber was one shy last night. So with this first period, Schreiber should be at his 2,000 mark for his career. And we'll have to double check on Pets and see where he's at on his saves as well. I'll try to do that in between periods here. Zimmerman gets it into the zone. Zimmerman tries to get it down deep, throws it out to the point for King. King back down low for Zimmerman. Zimmerman, he had Tosh right in the slot, couldn't find him. Now Zimmerman looking for a wraparound. Goalie's there. Petz makes the save on a quick wraparound by Zimmerman. Now Tosh with it, feeds it down to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for Cox, and Petz is going to cover that one up. I gotta say, I'm gonna do my best to keep the shots on net. I believe we should be somewhere around 5-2 so far. We don't have a shot counter on our scoreboard here for All Seasons Arena. Hopefully we can get that as a upgrade with our improvements. In the meantime, I'll just do my best to keep track, and then we'll adjust when we get the official word at the end of the period. Now, that is Madsen trying to get it turned to get a shot away. Clarkson gets it loose, but nice hold by, that is Nahan, Riley Nahan with a shot, and Schreiber throws it to the corner. And that is Veronka gets it out. And now Cox for the Scarlets is going to skate it to neutral ice. Brody trying to get it deep, gets it into the zone. Now Tosh on the forecheck is going to get to it in the far corner. Battling with number 2. That is Nahan. Nahan with it, trying to look for a breakout, goes down to his knees, and Schmidt through traffic to Pets, who makes the glove grab. Going the wrong way with my shots on goal. I think we're at 5. Ender's going to get kicked from the circle for starting a little early. So Keach takes the draw, gets it out to King at the point. King gets it down low, and Enter with a quick shot off frame, wide to the right. And now that's Starkey trying to get at it, and goes to the near corner. 44 is on it, feeds it over to number 20. That's Kolasar, and a battle in the corner. Starkey trying to find it. Starkey trying to feed it down to Keach. Now Starkey and Keach. Keach finally gets it loose behind the net and poked away, but Starkey's there to grab it. Starkey out to the point for Reddy. Reddy through traffic. Williams tried to kick it, and pucks goes back out to Reddy. Reddy down low for Keach. Keach from the dot. Blocker saved. Pets. Another shot. And now Starkey circles back, poked away by, that's 18. I don't have an 18 on my roster sheet, so I'm not sure who that is. See if I can read his name. Greathouse? Greathouse? And now number 6, that's Soderstrom, gets it into the zone, but quickly turned the other way. Number 2 throws it in. Schreiber has to make a little quick save there. And now Hadelstead out on the ice. And that's going to come out. And here comes number 21. That's Schmeeg. Schmeeg doesn't get a shot off. And the shot blocked by Zimmerman. Zimmerman feeds it to Hattelstead. Hattelstead gets it into the zone, trying to get around Nahan, and a big hit. That's going to be a penalty. And who's going to go? Nahan is going to go for 2 minutes. So Nahan, number 2, is going to go for 2 minutes. Oh, Grady just missed wide. He had an angle. Uh-oh. Oh, stood up by the referee. Number 6. That's Soderstrom not happy because he had himself a breakaway. Couldn't get around the referee. Now Tosh comes in and trying to set up the power play now. Out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman from the top of the circle feeds it to Tosh. Tosh missed high into the netting. Could have been a deflection. Out on the face-off. That's going to be Zimmerman and 18. I got to figure out who 18 is because he's not on my roster. But 18 off the glass clears it down into the Scarlet zone. Let me see. See, he doesn't have a name on the back of his jersey either, so I'm not sure who he is. I'll see if I can get that from a Chaska parent or somebody. Schmidt now with it, down low, gets to the end line, behind the net, looking for an angle, feeds it to Tosh, out to King. King takes it down to the dot, trying to feed it into the slot and poked away by number 15. That's Hookinen. And Hookinen clears. Tosh picks it up. Tosh with the puck. Madsen comes off the bench and pokes it away. I think Herman got a piece of that as well. And Dorzik hits the ref. And they clear. Scarlets, I'm not sure they got a clean shot on net. This whole power play, the shot goes wide by King. King looking for something. He's got Allman in the slot. Out to Hattelstead high. Back to Reddy. Oh, and Enter throws it through the slot, but a hot pass. And the power play is over. Now Allman with it. Allman looking for an angle. Looking for something. Allman off the boards out to Reddy. Reddy back down to Allman. Allman lets it go. And 15 trying to clear. Now that's Campbell. Clears it over. Madsen trying to get around King, and King says no. Now Hattelstead with it. Hattelstead takes a hit by Madsen, and then Bushy gets it into the zone. That's going to be an icing call. 6:18 left. Shots on goal. We'll have to adjust here. I'm going to say 8-5, but we'll have to see. So we got a handful of people tuning in from all over the place. Tosh on the face-off. Cox gets it out to the point for Schmidt. Schmidt off angle shot, takes a hit by Madsen, and that comes off. So they're gonna have to reset. We'll get another puck drop. Jordan, to your question, I don't know if there's going to be any more improvements in the South Rink other than a little bit more to the concession stand. They're going to change the entrance over where it normally was, where the main entrance was. That's going to look a little bit different, but primarily this next year, most of the improvements at ASA are going to be on the North Rink, shrinking that rink down to the regular size, not the Olympic size, which is much larger. and then adding more seating, more spectator seating, and I think more locker rooms and maybe potentially more the dry land area for the teams. Allman trying to feed it into the slot. Cox is standing in the slot, deflected out into the Scarlet zone where Clarkson picks it up. Clarkson trying to feed it, and Seven picks it up. That is Campbell. Campbell feeds it back to his D-man, Nahan. He gets it into the zone. Poked away by Schmidt. And now Hattlestead feeds it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman and Hattlestead coming through. I want to say Zimmerman came in offside. Dorzik's got to check up. And now Campbell with it. And no, Soderstrom. Soderstrom fanned on a shot. And Hattlestead there to dish it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman coming in hot. Hattlestead trying to find the puck in the near corner. Now Dorzik comes out to Soderstrom and clears it to neutral ice. King feeds it over to, oh, nice little dish from King off of an errant puck. Now Dorzik trying to get through traffic, kicks it to himself, feeds it out to Reddy. Reddy over to King. King through traffic, blocked by 21. That is Schmieg. And here comes Soderstrom with it. Shot, block. And Chaska had a player there. Oh, that was Gutowski right there in the slot looking for the rebound. And Schreiber disallowed that rebound opportunity. Schreiber throws it over. And number 3 with a look. Schreiber has to come out and play the rebound. And that was Williams, number 44, Ethan Williams with a good look. Schreiber pinched that with his pad to hold it from going in. So a couple of good look opportunities for Chaska. Well, Schmidt with the puck. Schmidt trying to get it to Allman. Allman trying to feed it out to neutral ice. So they're battling for it. Puck comes out and Williams holds. Now 18 looking for an angle. And Schmidt there. Schmidt reverses the other way. Herman right there to poke it away. Now good hold by Nahan at the point. Now Cox trying to get it out. And Tosh there looking for it. And puck goes down. Now Tosh with it. Tosh skates it through traffic. Scott Tosh still with it. Everyone waiting on the blue line for Tosh. Oh, Holman had a look. Couldn't pull the trigger on it. And Williams coming the other way. And comes in offside. I want to say that was Herman came in offside. Williams had the puck. And Herman a little overzealous going into the zone. Gets an offside. So it looks like it's going to be Campbell with Enter on the face-offs. Enter has Keach and Starkey on the wings with him. King and Reddy on D. Reddy picks it up in front of the crease. Reddy trying to skate it out. Hits Starkey in the skate, but Enter grabs it out of thin air and gets it into the zone. And now King with it. King with a shot deflected wide to the left. Keach throws it down, trying to find Starkey. And Keach fans on it. Starkey picks it up. High slot, looking for an angle. Deflected by Enter. Goalie made the save. I don't know how accurate our statisticians are on these shots, but a couple of them that are just dangling around. I want to say that's another shot on net for the Scarlets. And now ready with it. Drives it down deep in the corner. And Dorzik feeds it back to Zimmerman at the point. Zimmerman from the high slot, shot, glove grab. Pets. Another save for Pets. I might have to adjust my camera when we get to intermission. It's kind of in a rush to get set up. Out to the point for Schmidt. Grady looking for an angle, gets a shot in. And now Dorzik down low, battling with Gutowski. And out to the point for Schmidt. Schmidt hits Gutowski in the skates, comes out to neutral ice. Now 21. That is Schmieg off to the races. Schreiber out to challenge. Puck goes off the glass and wide. We got a Gutowski lost his stick. Schreiber covers. And looks like Soderstrom. A little bit of a tussle outside of the crease. Tosh on the faceoff. Tosh gets into the corner for Clarkson. Clarkson leaves it for Cox. Cox trying to clear. And Nahan couldn't clear or hold. So Tosh gets it into the zone. Tosh goes 5-hole and loses the puck. Now Schmidt high off the blocker. Now Cox with it. Leaves it for Tosh. Tosh with a quick turn shot. Save. And a quick wrister by Schmidt on a quick turn. And Pets has to make another save. And is that Allman? Yeah, that is Allman doing some finagling, trying to get the puck clear. Allman with it again, gets around out to the point for Schmidt. Schmidt with a shot, trying to redirect was Cox, couldn't get to it. And now Cox with it, throws a shot, stick save. Allman picks it up off the rebound, throws it down for Schmidt. Schmidt trying to get it in. Allman goes for a line change. Now King on the boards. And 21 is going to clear for Soderstrom. Soderstrom takes a hit by Zimmerman, and then puck upended into neutral ice by King. And King picks that up off a skate. Dorzik gets it into the zone, tried to feed it for Zimmerman. Zimmerman with a couple quick shots. Puck still loose. And goal, I think the net comes off. So the goalie whistles that dead with 0.1 second on the clock. I can't put that on there. So we'll leave it there and we'll get a puck drop, but we got nothing going here. We got 0.1 second. So puck will hit the ice and that'll be the end of the first period. So we'll get the shots on goal here momentarily when they announce it. We'll get you an update. I'll see if I can find any info on the goalies. I know Schreiber's now at 2,000. We'll have to see if Pet's got to 2,000 tonight as well. 16-8, Chaska. Right. So your shots on goal, 16-8 in favor of the Scarlets. So that puts Schreiber at over the 2,000 mark. So we'll celebrate him at the end of the game. And I'll see if I can find a Chaska staff member and see if Pet's also got to his 2,000 tonight. We're going to take a little breather. I'm going to see if I can gather my wits here and see if I can get myself squared away. So We'll see you back in about 10 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Taking a couple deep breaths, maybe a little namaste yoga to try to calm myself. And we're back in business here. We're going to keep the camera angle as we are. I think my equipment was a little wonky from last night being at the X. Some of my settings were a little off. So just trying to get that gathered before puck drop. Got a little frantic. So I think we'll settle in and we'll find a groove here. Shout out to the Smith family. I know Bruce and Linda tuning in, and Tom Smith out there as well. We got Nancy. Hey, Nancy. Nancy. There's Nancy and Laura and Elizabeth and Jim. Give you guys a shout out there as the Smith clan is in town for the matchup between Chaska and Mankato West. And we're underway. We're ready to go. Period 2. Still scoreless. Shots on goal 16-8 in favor of the Scarlets. So what I learned about the goalie for Chaska is the starting goalie is not starting tonight. So he's the one who was that I want to say that's Brandt was the starting goalie, and he's not. No, Nishan. I think it's Nishan was the one who's close to 2,000. He is not playing tonight. It is Frank Petz is the starting goalie tonight, and I'm not sure what his save percentage is, but what I learned in intermission was that Nishan is the one who was close to his 2,000 save, so we won't see him tonight. Didn't get the lowdown as to why not, but we'll continue on with what we've got here. I know Schreiber is now at 2,000 officially, so we'll congratulate him at the end of the season and celebrate his achievement here tonight. I think he was trying to get it last night while we played at the X, but Anoka just couldn't find enough shots to get Schreiber his 2,000th last night, so we'll celebrate him tonight. And a shot from the point is deflected high up into the netting. And that will go out of play. So we'll get a puck drop in that far dot in the Scarlet zone. Sandy, I wish I had trivia tonight. It was a long night last night and an early morning this morning. So we'll shoot for trivia next year. We'll try to dial it in so we've got that going on for next year. But I appreciate the question. I'm definitely going to try to make that happen. I've actually talked to my son about maybe trying to do some 3D printing of some prizes that we can have out for the trivia night or the trivia options for next season. So we'll see how we do. Cox working low in the corner, trying to get the puck loose. He's got Tosh and Allman with him. Clarkson and Schmidt on D. Allman down low with it behind the net. Allman trying to find somebody. Gets it turned, battling. And number 20, that is Colasar battling with Allman. Goes out. Clarkson couldn't hold, so it's going to go out into the Scarlet zone. Schreiber forced to play it. And now Campbell with a high slot shot. Schreiber makes the save. And now Tosh throws it over for Schmidt, intercepted by Campbell, who's got a shot that goes wide to the right. And now Schmidt skating it out, gets around Harapka. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And now Chaska looking for a breakout, goes over to Madsen on the boards. Madsen trying to get it clear. And Petz has to just grab that as it was deflected. And Schmidt going over there to making sure that Petz had it in his glove. And now it's like that's Enter on the faceoff, gets it to Keach. Keach looking for a shot, blocked through traffic. And now Reddy trying to get it around for a wraparound. And Starkey there. And puck comes off its mooring, so that'll get us a whistle as Starkey doing everything he can to try to find the back of the net. A good little pass by Enter, trying to find somebody. It goes wide and out to King. King drops it down. Now Starkey. Starkey had Keach coming through the slot and deflected wide. Now here comes 13. That's Kinnaman. Kinnaman trying to feed it over. Oh my gosh. King gets upended and the net comes off its moorings. King collides with Schreiber. Schreiber giving the thumbs up to King as they collided, as King came in hot trying to get the players out of harm's way. So Dorzik out of the face-off with number 6. That's Soderstrom. Comes out to Gutowski. Gutowski looking for a shot and checked away by Hattlestead. Now Hattlestead from the dot, shot goes through the crease wide. And poked away by Hattlestead. Hattlestead with a backhander, blocker save, goalie, and gloved by the goalie. To get stoppage of play. Gutowski with a good look on the other end. Quickly defended by Hattlestead. So we are in the Chaska zone. Dorzik gets it back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman out to Clarkson. Clarkson drops it deep, trying to find it as Dorzik. Dorzik and Zimmerman. Dorzik comes out with it behind the net, feeds it to Hattlestead, and fanned on an opportunity. Couldn't get enough on the puck. Dorzik gets it down low for Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to find Hattlestead, and goalie pokes it away. Has to roll like a turtle to make the save, but does. Another pad save by Clarkson with a good look. And another great save by Petz. And cleared out to neutral ice. Schmidt picks it up. Grady feeds it over out of the reach of both Hattlestead and Dorzik. And Nahan coming in, and Hattlestead tied up number 6. That was Soderstrom. Had a good look, but couldn't get the puck because Hattlestead had him tied up. Now Nahan right on the dots. Zimmerman blocks the shot. Now Gutowski looking for a shot. Doesn't get through. Now Zimmerman skates down and gets to it before it gets to the end line, and then tackled. I can't see what number it is. Number 2, Nahan takes him down. So Nahan's going to go at 12:26. Nahan's going to go for, I could say, interference. So Nahan will go in for 2 minutes. I think that's his second one of the night. So Scarlets go back on the power play. And looks like Zimmerman on the face-off with number 13. That's Kinnaman. And shot goes off the post. Tosh now down for Dorzik. Back to Tosh at the point. Tosh back down to Dorzik, top of the circle. Feeds it over. Zimmerman looking for an angle. Nothing there. From the dot, Tosh gets a shot. 13 with a glove grab. And a shot by Zimmerman. Doesn't get through. Now Dorzik with it. Dorzik out to Zimmerman from the dot. Shot. Grab. Puck loose. Scarlets can't find it. Tosh now drops it down for Dorzik. Dorzik from the dot. Circles back. Feeds it to Tosh at the point. Over to the other side for Schmidt from the top of the circle. And a glove grab and a cover. And Cox in the fray in the crease. Chaska pushing him out of the way. So 109 left on the power play for the Scarlets. Hattlestead, Allman, and Enter out there with Reddy and King. Face off with number 6, Soderstrom. And Soderstrom's able to clear all the way down to Schreiber. Reddy picks it up. He's going to circle it around and look for a breakout. He gets around one, trying to get around Soderstrom. Soderstrom pokes it away and allows Schmieg to get it into the zone. Now King picks it up. He's got Enter on the far near side. Hattlestead leaves it for King. And Soderstrom able to doing a great job interrupting any progress that the Scarlets can make. And then the goalie gets in the way. Soderstrom gets a shot off. Assist by the referee. Now Allman with it. Allman's going to skate it through neutral ice. Gets it into the zone. Pokes it away. A little too much toe action and takes it off of Coach Campbell. Off the net or off the deflection. All right, Zimmerman out there with Dorzik and Cox, along with Tosh and Schmidt. And Campbell on the faceoff gets it to the corner, and Scarlett's trying to find it. Now Schmidt holds at the point, over to Tosh. Tosh down for Dorzik. Dorzik back to Tosh, to Schmidt, top of the circle. Schmidt shot, doesn't make it through traffic. And now Tosh gets it down to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, power play's over. A little dish, puck's still loose. And that's Campbell picks it up. Campbell skating it through. Dorzik got a back check trying to interrupt. And Campbell still with it. Feeds it in. Schreiber has to make a save. And now Madsen with it. Madsen circles back. Madsen still with it. Tries to feed it in to Campbell. Oh, goes through the crease. And goes wide. Out for Hokanen. Hokanen. Block or pad save by Schreiber. Hokanen, a good hold. And Schmidt and Hrapka continue to battle. And Tosh gets a shot that's deflected up into the rafters. Enter on the face-off. He's got Starkey and Keach with him. So the boys get jumped. They get pushed out of the circle on the face-off circle if their wingmen come into the circle too early, which you can see on that one. Keach and his Chaska counterpart came in the circle way early. And they're going to call a hand pass on that one. That's going to come out to, that's going to go into the Scarlet zone. So on the face-off, those wingmen who are out on the outside of the circle, if they encroach into the circle too early before the puck comes down, the referee can bump the players out of the circle and force somebody else to take the face-off. So we see that pretty regularly. You don't see that much in NHL hockey or in college hockey because apparently they're a little bit more disciplined in those upper levels where these boys like to get into the circle early to try to gain an advantage. And all too often, the referees just shut them down and say, nope, can't do that. And yet they continue to try. Nice on angle shot by King, pad saved by the goalie. And that's going to go all the way out. That's going to be on the post. Oh, hit the post. That should not have been icing. Referee, not sure why he whistled that. Hit the post, shouldn't be. Whatever, he's going to call it icing. So my understanding is if it hits the post, it shouldn't be icing. That hit the post, but you know, that's why I run the camera and I don't wear the stripes, ladies and gentlemen. Tosh got his own face-off, gets a shot off pad of the goalie. That's Pets doing a good job in net. Scarlets already at ballpark 26 shots on net. And now Cox gets around one, gets a shot deflected by the goalie off the glove up into the netting. Another shot for the Scarlets. They're going to go to the near circle here in the Chaska zone. It's going to be Tosh, Cox, Allman, Clarkson, and Schmidt. Good hold by Clarkson. Gets it to Tosh. Tosh. The shot, pad save. Allman looking for the rebound. Couldn't find it as now here comes 21. That's Schmieg looking for a shot. Stick save Schreiber. Schmidt trying to feed it to Tosh. It goes right to Schmieg. And Gutowski looking for a shot. Couldn't get a stick on it. Cleared into neutral ice. And that is Greathouse gets it and tries to clear. Allman got a skate on it, but couldn't find his with a stick. And then Gutowski gives Allman a big hit behind the net. Gutowski gets turned sideways by King. King looking for a breakout now. King trying to feed it for Zimmerman. And Greathouse picks it up and throws it in to the Scarlet zone. Schreiber plays it over for Schmidt. Schmidt reverses for King. King gets it to Hadelstedt. Hadelstedt off the glass to neutral ice. And no ice, so 14 picks it up. That's Johnson. Throws it off. Hadelstedt picks it up. Feeds it to King. King with a shot. No, sorry, that was Zimmerman with a shot. Now Dorzik trying to pick it up off of Nahan. And Johnson trying to clear through traffic to Romka. Zimmerman gets turned. He's got space. 2-on-2 with Hadelstedt. And Zimmerman misses high. Reddy holds, gets it down low for Zimmerman. Zimmerman battling with number 7, Campbell. And now Dorzik trying to get turned. Dorzik still with it. Dorzik still with it. Dorzik. And good hold by Reddy. Throws it down. Parabka trying to get in front of it. Now King, the deep pinch. Cox drops back to cover King. And now Tosh trying to get to it. And Johnson able to clear. Gets it to Madsen. Madsen gets it in. And that is going to get gloved by Schreiber. With 5:55 left. I have no idea how accurate I am on shots. I'm going to go with somewhere around 28-14 in favor of the Scarlets. Now, face off Williams with Tosh. Allman comes in and gets it, but deflected out, and Schreiber makes a save. Tosh gets it turned. Allman with it. Allman trying to feed it out to Schmidt. Allman still with it. Picked up by 18. Ties to toe drag around Clarkson, and Hudson says no. Allman deflects, gets it. He's going to get into the zone. He's got Cox with him, tries to feed it over on a spin move and poked away. And now 44 coming through. That's Williams. And Schreiber forced to make another glove grab. We'll see where I'm at on shots. It's kind of a wing and a prayer here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so for the Scarlets, we've got enter Starkey Keach out there with Clarkson and Schmidt, I think. And 44 Williams on the face-off for Chaska. Out there with 18 and 13 Kinnaman, along with Kolasar and Greathouse on D. Now Clarkson goes back for it behind the net, reverses for Keach. Keach dishes it for Schmidt. Schmidt and Clarkson trying to get to it. Bodies Soderstrom off the puck. And now Enter trying to get it. Nice poke check from 21. Schmieg away from. Oh, Gutowski with another good look. Couldn't find the puck. That's going to go all the way down. That's going to be a nice. He's going to say no, that was deflected. So back is Bushy for it. And Bushy with a stretch pass to Schmieg. And Reddy on him. Reddy trying to find Gutowski. And now Zimmerman gets turned. Gutowski on a back check, trying to interrupt the play. Dorzik leaves it for. Oh, good look. Oh, no, he's going to say no goal. Goalie kicked the net off. And he's going to say no goal. I tell you what, puck was going in as the goalie kicked the net off. And the referee is going to say no goal. There was no interference. I'm not sure how he's calling that off because the puck was going in regardless. But the goalie kicked it off as the puck was going in. They're going to say no goal. Referee's talking with Coach Olson on it. That's unfortunate for the Scarlets because that puck was going in. Goalie slid over and kicked the net off. So we stay at 0-0. Dorzik on the face-off. Gets it over to Bushy. Jenny, I heard that. Adelstedt through traffic. Leaves it for Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for a lane. Oh, and almost had a lane. And Pets makes the save. 3:38 left. Scarlets doing what they can. They're just peppering Pete right now, or Pets. He's at 31 shots. Ballpark. We'll find out at the end of the period how accurate I am, but kind of like last night, Scarlets just peppering Anoka, just can't find the back of the net. Tosh on the faceoff now. Gets it out to Clarkson. Clarkson poked away and a breakaway. Let's see if Clarkson can get to him. Madsen dishes it over, trying to find Haramka coming through traffic. And Grady Schmidt just got away with a nasty little penalty. Grady came up, grabbed the player's skate, and then Clarkson just leveled. And then Madsen just leveled Clarkson. So they're going to send them both. You know, my take on that one is Clarkson had that one coming. Hudson with a pretty cheap shot on Campbell. And then number 8 comes back in and levels Hudson. It's like, well, you're going to hit my guy, I'm going to hit your guy. So it's going to be offsetting penalties. Should be 5-on-5. Should be offsetting. So I'm not going to put them up on the board. I suppose I can. You guys want to see it. So for Scarlets, it's going to be Hudson, number 24. And for Chaska, it's going to be number 8. They'll sit for 2. We'll have 5-on-5 for the next 2 minutes. Those boys will have to sit and cool their jets. Or cool their skates or cool whatever they want to cool. They're going to cool for the next 2 minutes. King trying to get through traffic. Gutowski stood him up. Allman deflected up into the netting. A couple animated parents in the crowd. Got a little fired up on those penalties there. Grady Schmidt got away with a big one. I mean, that clearly was a penalty on Grady. He got up, grabbed the kid's skate, lifted it up, and tripped the kid. None of the refs saw it, so. Whoa. Reddy holds that puck for Schreiber to cover. That was right in the crease, right on the edge by the post. So I got the penalties up on the board. They don't need to be on the board because they're offsetting, but you can just see how long the boys have to sit. Number 8, Madsen, and number 24, Clarkson. And now Schmidt gets it to the boards. Adelstead. And now King battling with Soderstrom in the corner. And out to neutral ice. And Greathouse throws it in. Schmidt reverses back the other way. And now Schmidt's going to skate it around. Gets it to neutral ice, gets it around. Gutowski feeds it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman into the zone, feeds it for Dorzik. Dorzik loses it, but Zimmerman picks it up into the slot. Shot, glove, grab, Pets. Man, that was a great little grab because Zimmerman's got a quick wrister from that angle. Now Tosh on the face-off with Williams. Cox on the boards. And it's going to come out to neutralize. Tosh picks it up. Battling with number 18. Tosh can take it all the way back. Ready. Circling around. Feeds it over to Tosh on the near side here. Tosh into the zone. Fanned on it. Williams able to disrupt. And Williams feeds it over. Chaska trying to get it out. Poke checked away by Tosh. Cox couldn't find it. Now Reddy feeds it to Tosh. Tosh feeds it to Allman. Allman into the zone. Feeds it over through the slot. Cox trying to find it on this near side. And Tosh picks it up, feeds it out to the point for Reddy. Reddy over to Tosh. Tosh, the high slot, shot high. Allman picks up the rebound and couldn't control. And now Reddy holding with his skates. Cox picks it up, but it's in neutral ice. Feeds it back to Reddy. And Cox gives Williams a hit. Allman picks it up. Allman's going to, avoids a hit by Williams. And a good hold by Reddy. Allman now battling along the boards. Gets it around Bushy. And now Dorzik down low. Dorzik and Allman. And blocked by number 44, Williams. And Kinnaman trying to get it deep. Dorzik battling for it. Hattlestead. And now Reddy picks it up, feeds it to Hattlestead. Hattlestead into the zone. Leaves it for Zimmerman with a toe drag. Zimmerman looking for an angle. 13 seconds left. Shot goes through and Pets makes the save. And penalties over. Madsen and Clarkson make their way to their benches with 11.5 seconds officially on the clock. Still scoreless here at All Seasons Arena. Chaska taking on your Mankato West Scarlets. And Schmidt feeds it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for an angle. Blocker save. Pets. Angle. Hattlestead. Hattlestead. Oh! Brady missed the extra opportunity as the clock expires. So 21. That's not right. Let me see what the official is and I'll update it. We're going to get a little puck a puck. Thank you. And we'll see if Liz Allman can extend her winning streak now that she's back doing chuck a puck. So we'll do a little intermission here and I'll announce the winners of the chuck a puck when we come back in about 13 minutes. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Go grab a snack, go grab a drink, go pet your dog, go do what you need to do. We'll see you back here in about 13 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We got a fresh sheet of ice. We got 17 minutes on the clock. We're ready to go. Third period. We're scoreless here. Shots on goal 37 for the Scarlets, 18 for Chaska. The boys get their edges set, get a little huddle here to get things fired up for the start of the third period, and then we're ready to go. So, Scarlets will play again on Thursday. They'll be in Austin facing off against the Packers of Austin. And I can pause. Hang on. All right, here we go. We're ready to go. It looks like it's going to be Dorzik on the face-off to get the Scarlets started with Gutowski. And puck goes back. Dorzik picks it up. Zimmerman throws it into the zone. Hattlestead gets it, feeds it over. Nobody there. And now it looks like Schmid coming in. And Soderstrom had to wait for them to check up. Now Gutowski picks it up on the blue line, throws it deep. And Schmid there trying to pick it up. And Dorzik picks it up. Dorzik's going to skate it, trying to get it around Soderstrom. And Dorzik gets to the center line, throws it, but he hits Nahan. Nahan with it, trying to clear. And he's going to say no ice on that. I'm not sure why, but he called it no ice nonetheless. So Clarkson trying to break it out. Tosh gets turned, throws it into neutral zone. And Kolasar picks it up for Chaska. Kolasar looking for a breakout. Cox on the forecheck trying to disrupt. Tosh picks it up and goes out. And Clarkson holds. Soderstrom clears. Schreiber's going to pick it and dish it to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it to Cox. Cox throws it, and Tosh fans on a shot and allows Greathouse to get in front of it. And now Madsen coming in. Madsen tried to toe drag around Schmidt. Allman there to pick it up. Allman throws it to the other side. Goes for a line change. Cox with it now. Cox gets it deep, throws it on net. Betts has to make a save. Now Keach on the forecheck. King ties up his man, allows Enter to come in and get a shot off. Saved. Now Starkey behind the net trying to get it to Enter. And Enter gets it. And now Chaska gets out. Campbell bringing it in. He's got Madsen, dishes it for Madsen. Top of the circle. Madsen trying to find number 27. That's Hrabka. And tied up. Couldn't get a shot off. Right in front of the crease. And now Campbell picks it up, throws it to neutral ice for Madsen. Madsen was not at the red line, but they're going to say he's good. Close enough, apparently. And now Kinnaman on an off-angle shot finds the back of the net. That was a crazy angle shot. He was close to the end line and finds the back of the net. And Chaska takes a 1-goal lead. I think that was Kinnaman. Dorzik and Williams on the face-off. Scarlets have Zimmerman and Tosh. Nope, sorry, Hattlestead. Schmidt and Clarkson. Hattlestead and Hokkinen collide in the boards on the corner. Good shot by Schmidt. 13 with the assist. That's Kinnaman. So Kinnaman didn't have the goal. And a good look by Herman, shot wide through the crease. And Schmidt picks it up in the slot, skates it out into the zone. And now Tosh on the forecheck, trying to get on it. Whitehouse gets it cleared. Cox couldn't get to it. And Reddy coming off of the bench takes a hit by Williams, gets it in the zone. Zimmerman trying to find it. Now Soderstrom gets in at the blue line. Soderstrom skated in with, that was Gutowski stretching to try to stay on side, but couldn't. So the Chaska will be offside on that one. Faceoff goes back to Reddy. Reddy to King. King to Cox. Cox. Oh, and Allman's offside on that one. And so we'll get a puck drop on that far dot in neutral ice. Soderstrom trying to get through traffic, couldn't do it. Disallowed by King at the blue line, and now Reddy with it. Reddy trying to skate through traffic, gets it to Allman. Allman battling with Gutowski. Reddy picks it up, gets it to Cox. Cox into the zone, shot blocked by Kolasar. And now Soderstrom coming the other way with it, trying to get around Reddy. Reddy just pile drives him into the boards. King trying to get out. Campbell with a good hold. And Williams trying to get turned. Now down low for number 6. That's Soderstrom. Soderstrom. And a good hold. Out to Hokanen. And Tosh is just going to ice that one. So Scarlets is skating tonight against Chaska. Their regular season finale will be in Austin on Thursday. We will not be broadcasting that game as I have work commitments. So that game will not be broadcast. You can tune in on Live Barn if you want to watch that game. This will be the regular season final broadcast for the Scarlets. Nahan just stood up, enter. Campbell trying to get a shot off, feeds it over. And 27 feeds it in. That was Harapka. The good look. And Madsen just tried to give a big hit to Schmidt. Schmidt avoided the hit. Boys check up. Keach with a shot, high slot. Saved. Pets. Enter gets it down low for Keach. Keach trying to get around. And poked away. That's a slash. That should have been a call. No call on that slash. And now Harapka leaves it for Campbell. And now Grassman in the fray. Gets it to Keach. Keach, big hit from behind. Enter comes in and gives a hit to Harapka. And Harapka's going to go in the box. So Harapka, number 27, will go in for 2 minutes. We'll get a power play. 10:50 left in the third. Scarlets need an equalizer here. And now Schmidt blocked by That was Kinnaman with a block. Now Schreiber leaves it for Tosh. Tosh is going to skate it into the zone. Look for a shot. Deflected high. Fans on the rebound. And Nahan gets in there. Cox picks it up. Nahan taken down. Gets it out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman deflected. Puck comes off Nahan. Forced Dorzik into the net. Net comes off. That whistles the play dead. Dorzik on the face-off. And it goes to Chaska in the corner. Chaska looking to clear, and Schmidt can't get to it, so I'll go all the way down to the other end. Now Tosh with it. Tosh over to Zimmerman. No angle. Dorzik gets it into the zone. Cox trying to get to it, and they're going to clear again. I'm not sure if they've gotten a shot on net yet in this power play. Not sure what the power play unit is trying to do, but getting shots doesn't seem to be one of the things they're trying to do, as they just seem to be skating with the puck. Not sure, ladies and gentlemen. Again, 21 takes the puck from Tosh. Tosh picks it up, gets it over to Allman. Allman looking for something, throws it down low. Enter trying to get to it. Power play is over. Allman along the boards gets it to Enter. Enter trying to get on the puck. Kotowski all over it. Kotowski finally gets it out. Now here comes 21, feeds it over to 6. And they're going to call him offside. Oh, goodness. Chaska gets it into the zone. Cox trying to get it turned. Dorzik blocks a shot by Nahan. Nahan battling for it. Keach gets it, avoids a big hit. And Keach's shot goes wide out to the point. Reddy holds down for Dorzik. Dorzik trying to get it turned. Gets it to Reddy. Madsen gives him a little bit of the business. Cox with it, trying to get turned. Feeds it over. Goalie kicks the net off the moorings. The net is loose. King stands his man up. It allows Dorzik to come back with a puck. Dorzik on the boards. Loses it. Campbell coming through. Campbell's got a look. Feeds it over. And that's a goal. So Chaska takes a 2-goal lead with 7:45 left in the third period. Chaska really taking control of this game in the third period. The Scarlets don't seem to be able to get very many shots on net. Schmidt looking for something. Schmidt shot hits the side of the net. And now Clarkson trying to get it through. And Enter just gets lit up. Number 8 just giving hits everywhere. Madsen probably seemed to be one of the most aggressive players on the team. Now Enter with it, feeds it through the slot, nobody home. Now Zimmerman. Madsen gives him a hit on the way through. Madsen, Zimmerman gets a shot. Goalie on his line, makes the save. Tosh trying to get through. Tosh taken down. And big hit by Hattlestead. Williams gets turned, Ready there. Turns the puck. Williams takes Ready down. And now King. King still with it. King feeds it out to neutral ice. Nope, that's Nahan gets it in. Scarlets bring it back. Nahan back with it, brings it into the zone. And now Tosh picks it up. Tosh gets turned sideways, tries to get the puck. Couldn't. Dorzik puts the brakes on and loses it. Cox, shot blocked in the slot. Puck still loose. Nobody can find it, and that's going to clear all the way down. Schreiber has to hold. Schreiber going to play it out to King. Cox trying to get to it. And number 20, that's Kolasar getting Cox off the puck. Dorzik comes in to help. Puck still loose. And Kenneman gets to it. Puck is still loose. Puck is still loose. And finally goes in. Goalie wants the net to be off the moorings. And the referee's going to say, nope, that's going to be a goal. The goal did look like it was off the mooring, but they're going to say it's a good goal. I'm about right to here. Now Enter on the face-off with Gutowski. Gutowski wins it. And Hattlestead gets it, throws it deep. Zimmerman now. Clarkson just lit up number 21. That Schmeeg just got leveled by Clarkson. And Gutowski and Schmidt go at it in the corner. Schmidt still battling for it. Goes out to King in the slot. King skating. Gutowski giving chase. King still with it. King with a shot. Save. Hattlestead trying to find the rebound. Throws it down low. Zimmerman overskated. And now Chaska's just going to ice that one. And that'll go all the way down to the other end. Chaska's bench wants referees to call a hit to the head. I didn't see it. Chaska bench not happy about the hit. I didn't see it. And now Dorzik gets the puck off the face-off. And Chaska able to clear. Madsen with it now. Madsen trying to get around Ready all over it. There's a scrum. And they're gonna whistle that one dead. As there was contact with Schreiber that pushed the net off its moorings. Tosh on the face-off with Campbell. Goes to the corner for Ready. Ready along the boards. Gets it to Cox. Brody trying to get it clear. Tosh with it, trying to feed it to Dorzik. Gets it to him. Dorzik into the end. Dorzik still with it. Dorzik still with it. Gets it to Tosh. Tosh out to the point for King. King shot through wide to the right. Now Reddy on a deep pinch gets it. Now Dorzik picks it up. Cox back to King at the point. King for Dorzik. Dorzik trying to get turned. Campbell all over him. Now Tosh with it. Tosh bodied off the puck. Campbell is allowed to clear. Madsen going after it. He's got Reddy on him. Reddy. And Campbell leans into it, and Reddy leans right back into it. Campbell out to the point for Bushy. Shot. Doesn't make it through traffic. Now Bushy back with it. Holds at the point. And now Tosh gets it to Reddy. Reddy's going to turn. Gets through traffic. Reddy still with it. Reddy with a shot. Hits the mask of Pets. And Campbell with it. Zimmerman giving chase. Gets it to Harapka, which gets it into the zone, and they go for a line change. Now Hattlestead gets stood up by Nahan. And Madsen gets it into the slot for Herman, but poked away by Hattlestead. Hattlestead coming in with speed into the zone. Finds Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to find a tough angle shot. Nothing doing there. And then deflected up into the stands by Zimmerman. 2:13 left, down by a goal. We'll see Schreiber probably come to the bench here shortly if the Scarlets can hold the zone. Looking for a man advantage. And Scarlets are going to take a timeout. So just to give you an idea of what's coming up next, we've got Scarlets will skate on Thursday in Austin. And Thursday will be the last regular season game. That'll conclude the regular season play. And then Sunday, they'll do the section seedings where the coaches for the Big Nine will get, or the section 2A will get together and put together the seedings. Those will come out Sunday night. There'll be a play-in game on Tuesday of next week. Depending upon what the seedings look like, it'll determine who plays on Tuesday for a play-in into the section. And then Thursday will be the next playoff game. So we won't know who plays who until Sunday night. The hope is a seed is high enough that we'll play on Thursday. We won't have to play on that play-in. But again, we won't know any of that stuff until Thursday. So you could stay tuned. I'm sure it'll be in some of the announcements. And then depending upon what the seedings are, I truly have no idea whether or not I'll be broadcasting any of the playoff games. We'll just have to see. If we get a home playoff game, I should be able to broadcast it. If it's not a home game, there's a high likelihood that I will not be broadcasting any of those games. So we'll just have to see what that comes, what that looks like once those seedings come out. And here we go. We've got an empty net with a man advantage. And Scarlet's trying to hold the zone here. We'll see what we can do. See if we can tie this game back up. Schmidt with it. Schmidt with a shot. Goes into the crease, and the goalie, Pats, is going to cover that one up with 1:56 left. Shots on goal. I gave up trying to keep track. We should be probably somewhere around 42 to 23. We'll call that right now and see how I do at the end of the game. So, Sandy, you asked what's a scrum? Well, a scrum, more so, oh gosh, that is in the right underneath the pad of the goalie. Brody Cox in there and just got mauled. I got to stop my clock here. We're at 1:49. A scrum is where you got a bunch of people in a mix, kind of like in rugby, where they're trying to get the ball and everyone is kind of piled on top of the ball trying to get at it. So you put a bunch of people in the mix and you throw everybody on top of each other. We call that a scrum. That's not a hockey term. It's just something that it's a sports term. I have no idea where it originates, but that's what it is. That's what I'm referring to anyway. I just make stuff up as I go, truly. And that puck is going to go all the way down for an icing. So we'll bring it back into the Chaska zone for a draw. In the Chaska zone. And Zimmerman on the face-off goes into the corner. Dorzik with it. Dorzik skating it in. Puck still loose. Oh, right off the edge of the post by Zimmerman on the rebound. And now Brody with it. Out to the point for Grady Schmidt. Grady blocked by number 21, Schmieg. Back out to the point for Grady. Schmidt trying to get it down low. Schmidt down low. Taken down. That's a hold. No call. They're going to let him play. And a hold by King. Now Brody Cox from the dot. Fanned on a shot. And now 6 trying to get it loose. And that's going to go all the way down for an ice. They're going to say tipped, so no ice. We got 1 minute. Schmidt goes back for it. He's going to have to skate the full length. He's going to dish it down for Zimmerman. Jagger looking for an angle. Zimmerman with an off-angle shot blocked by the goalie. Now Tosh from the point. Shot high. Deflected. Cox looking for it. Puck. Net comes off again. The goalie kicks it off again. It's about the 6th time he's kicked that thing off. And a dangerous pass by Zimmerman all the way over for Schmidt. Schmidt looking for an angle. Puck still loose. And it's in the net. It is in the net with 25 seconds left. Goalie is pissed. Throws his helmet off. And Chaska is beside themselves. The goalie is saying the net was off. And the referee is saying that one went in. That's a goal. We'll see what they say as the dust settles here. The goalie is throwing his gear all over the ice. He's got his blocker. He's got his glove. He's got his neck guard. Like, he is half disrobed on the ice, just beside himself, mad that that goal wasn't waved off. I think the referees are they're gonna talk about this one. Chaska calls a timeout, 25 seconds left. In my estimation, probably should be a penalty on the goalie for throwing his gear all over the ice. I think one of the coaches is talking to the refs about it. Typically you don't get to do that when you're on the ice. You start throwing your gear, you can get an unsportsmanlike and get a 2-minute penalty for it. So I don't know what they're going to do with that, but goalie was throwing his gear all over the place. So we'll see what happens. Chaska took a timeout. Chaska trying to settle things down. Yeah, Nate Fuller, I would agree with you. It seemed to me like that should be an unsportsmanlike. You throw your gear all over the ice in protest. Probably should be an unsportsmanlike 2-minute. But I think they're just going to let it go. Not sure why. But, yeah, but we'll see. It could get chippy here. 25 seconds left, tied 2 apiece. And goalie, he's still on the bench, trying to get his gear back in order. Game's waiting for Pets to get his gear back on and get back into the net. Now Tosh wins it back to King. King gets it into the zone. Chaska going back for it, trying to clear. Dorzik on it. Schmidt trying to hold. Dorzik gets it, trying to get it into the zone. It comes back out. Dorzik still holding it and finally gets it loose and takes a shot to the mask of the goalie. And Tosh trying to find the rebound, and now we got a breakaway. Oh, Matson almost had himself a breakaway, and that takes us to 2 apiece at the end of regulation. Wow. Let me see if I can get a shots on goal total here. I'll be right back. All right, so shots on goal, 44-24 in favor of the Scarlets. That wasn't too far off. So we'll get a 3-minute little intermission here. And then we should be an 8-minute overtime. So we'll get the teams putting together a plan for overtime. Gordy, who does Chaska play next? They play on Thursday. So Chaska will play Waconia on Thursday. And then they have Prior Lake on Saturday. All right, we're down to 20 seconds. Then we'll start our overtime period. Should be 8 minutes. All right, 8 minutes on the clock. Looks like we're going to have Gutowski and Tosh on a face-off to get us started in overtime. Cox, Dorzik, Schmidt, and King on for the Scarlets. And Chaska trying enter the zone. Soderstrom throws it in. And intercepted by Schmieg trying to get a shot off. Schmieg still with it. Gets it down low for Soderstrom. And trying to get the puck out. Tosh trying to get it turned. Tosh finally gets it turned. Gets around 1, gets around 2, loses it. Zimmerman dishes it back to him. Tosh gets it to Cox at neutral ice. Cox coming through shot. Blocked by number 20, Kolasar. Now Dorzik and Cox down low. Cox with it out to the point for Schmidt. Schmidt with a repper Slap shot deflected by the glove and over the net. Now Schmidt with a wrister on net, and the goalie's going to glove that one and hold. All right, so we got Enter on the face-off circle, facing off against number 7, Campbell. Hattlestead and Zimmerman out there. Out to the point for Reddy. Reddy throws it through, blocked. And then a glove grab. Puck comes out. Goalie thought he had it. It comes loose. Enter just got clobbered in the crease. And now Hattlestead right in front of us, battling, and comes out and thrown by Nahan over the other side for number 7, Campbell. Campbell looking for an angle. Nothing there. He's got 15 on the other side. High slot shot. Schreiber saved. Enter got a piece of it. And looks like Campbell holding. Gets it down low for Madsen. Madsen trying to get a shot off. Madsen with an off-angle shot. Blocked. Ready in the corner. Tries to get it turned. Nahan with him. Trying to get it out. Nope, that wasn't. Now Nahan with it. Gets a shot off angle. And now Enter to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to Hattlestead. Hattlestead into the zone. Hattlestead puts the brakes on, waiting for some help. Gets it to the far side for King. King gets it down low. And Zimmerman got stood up. And Nahan trying to feed it over to Haramka. Haramka. And Cox is going to take him down. That's going to be a penalty. Cox is going to go to the box. So Brody Cox is going to go in for 2 minutes. So Scarlets will go on a power play or a penalty kill. Chaska will have a power play with 5:35 left in overtime. So Gutowski's going to take the draw against Enter. Keach. Schmidt. Keach. And Clarkson out there for the Scarlets. Now 21 with it. Smeeg coming in, trying to set something up, throws it around the boards for Soderstrom. Soderstrom gets it down low for Nahan. Gets it to Gutowski. Gutowski out to the point. And Enter trying to block some lanes. Schreiber with a blocker save. Puck still loose. Keach is going to get it and clear. Out. So Keach gets it out. And Enter goes for a line change. Out comes Dorzik. Keach trying to block up some lanes. Over to Campbell, brings it into the zone, drops it for Soderstrom. Soderstrom looking for a lane, trying to find Schmeeg. Schmeeg down low with it now. Clarkson all over him. Out to Soderstrom, and they're going to call, I'm not sure what they're going to call on that. Net comes off. Maybe set the pegs a little better, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe splash a little water down there to keep those pegs secure. Seems like they're a little too loose. Both ends coming off a little too regularly. Now Zimmerman on the face-off with Campbell. Gets it to the boards. Nahan trying to get turned. And goes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's got space to skate through neutral ice. Trips, gets up, gets the puck. Feeds it back to Dorzik. Dorzik back to Reddy. Reddy flicks it all the way down to the other end. 32 seconds left on the power play for the Chaska. Dorzik trying to get in front of some passing lanes. Trying to slow things up. Now Tosh trying to get in front of it. And Dorzik got a piece of it, not enough to turn it over. And now Campbell circles it back, feeds it over to number 20. That's Kolasar. Kolasar gets it deep. Now Haramka trying to get it in. Comes out. Shot blocked by Dorzik. Puck's on the edge of the crease. And now Cox comes out. That puck's going to go all the way down for an icing with 3:28 left in overtime. Gutowski on the face-off out there for the Scarlets. Going to be enter on the face-off. It goes out to Hokanen. Hokanen through traffic, almost made it through. Went wide to the left of Schreiber. And pass to no one. That's going to be an icing. They're going to say no. Not sure why. And now Chaska trying to clear. Schmeek gets it in. Schmeek behind the net. Clarkson all over him. And here comes Enter. So Enter. Clarkson comes out with it. Hudson to the other side for Zimmerman. Zimmerman skating it in. Zimmerman looking for an angle. Shot wide and high. Schmidt picks it up, throws it in. Blocked by Bushy. And now Tosh trying to find it. Can't find it. Comes out to neutral ice. Schmidt's going to throw it back into the zone and around the boards. Tosh is going to pick it up on the near side. Throws it in. Deflection by Cox. Goalie throws it to the boards. And here comes Haramka. Gets stood up by King on the boards. Allows Schmidt to pick it up. Schmidt gets it to Cox. Cox looking for a shot. Blocker save. Petka. Or Pets, sorry. And now Dorzik down low. Dorzik out to the point for Hattelstead. Hattelstead with a wrister. I think Zimmerman was looking, oh no, that's Tosh looking for a deflection. Now Cox with it. Cox throws it over for the other side for Schmidt. Schmidt, shot off angle, off the face mask of the goalie. And now Chaska coming the other way. Baramka bringing it in. He's got ready and goes off a King's skate off the edge of the net. And now Cox trying to leave it for Tosh. And coming the other way, ready to Cox. Cox to Dorzik. Dorzik into the zone. Dorzik puts the brakes on. He's got King at the point. Pinched on the boards. Can't get the puck loose. Finally gets it out, but poked away. Hattelstead comes in to pick it up. Hattelstead now down low. Comes out in the slot. Nobody home. And Madsen. And then ready with a big hit to Campbell. And then Hattelstead giving a big hit to Madsen. Puck goes all the way down. King or ready in the corner. Battling. And now Zimmerman poked away by Gutowski. And now ready. Hattelstead picks it up in the slot. Bodied off it by Madsen, but Hattelstead gets it to neutral ice. And now ready through traffic. Now Enter gets it to Hattelstead. Hattelstead throws it to the far boards. They get a line change. Out comes Schmidt and Cox. Enter takes a hit by Madsen. Nope, that was Soderstrom. 11 seconds. Clarkson with it. Clarkson throws it over for Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets it into the zone. 4 seconds. Cox gets it. And puck's on the edge. And that takes us to the end of overtime. Tied 2 apiece. Hard-fought battle in overtime, but that's going to do it for this game. Chaska 2, Scarlets 2 will end this game in a tie. And the Scarlets will skate again on Thursday in Austin. Puck drop, I believe, is 7:15. We will not be broadcasting that one. So if you want to watch that game, you can just tune into oh gosh, well, I don't know why I always lose that, but 60 shots. 60 shots on goal. for the Scarlets. So that will do it for tonight's matchup. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you tuning in. And we'll just have to see if there's going to be any more broadcasts once we get to the playoffs. All depend upon whether or not we're hosting and what that looks like. So, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, stay fit, keep sharp, and make good decisions. Allman, Gutowski, and Schreiber. All friends. And we'll call that a night. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.